New Coronavirus Pathogen Detection Manual 2019 NCOV, published on our website in order to widely provide information on the contents of the test method developed by the National Institute of Infectious Diseases under the jurisdiction of the Japanese government to other than the local health research institute are doing. Medical studies around the world now suggest that the COVID-19 coronavirus infectious disease is caused by the coronavirus. Therefore, at present, the pathogen that causes infectious diseases such as acute pneumonia is coronavirus. The spread of infectious diseases that are spreading at the planetary level is thought to be due to a problem with the experimental protocol distributed free of charge by the National Institute of Infectious Diseases under the jurisdiction of the Japanese government. Examination revealed that many asymptomatic people were infected. As a result of close investigation, the National Institute of Infectious Diseases in Japan has procured samples from China and subsequently succeeded in culturing the virus to create a PCR testing protocol for this infectious disease. The National Institute of Infectious Diseases has succeeded in isolating the virus. The National Institute of Infectious Diseases Virus Division 3 succeeded in isolating the new coronavirus. The cells used were VARO-E6 TMPRSS2 cells expressing a protease called TMPRSS2. After inoculating the clinical specimen, the National Institute of Infectious Diseases in Japan observed the change in cell shape and caught the appearance of multinucleated giant cells. The viral genome in the cell chemically was extracted to determine the sequence of the nearly full-length viral genome. It was 99.9% homologous to the originally published viral gene sequence. Using the isolated virus, the National Institute of Infectious Diseases in Japan is planning right now to analyze the virus infection mechanism and pathogenicity, and develop virus testing methods, antiviral drugs, vaccines, etc. In addition, PCR test methods that viruses and cells are widely distributed from Japan and into overseas, including the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention in the United States, to help battle and combat the new coronavirus. If possible, anyone, please report this serious issue to the U.S. Congress and the National Security Agency, this Japanese problem. If anyone can contact the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, commonly known as the CDC, warn them that the primers for the PCR test should be reviewed or the test method should be reviewed. It is necessary to develop a new method for detecting primers related to pathological symptoms for this infection. This is because it requires advanced knowledge of virus science and molecular biology. But, simply put, saying, among the coronaviruses, there are 6 types known to infect humans other than the new SARS-CoV-2 virus that causes COVID-19, 4 of which are common colds and 2 of which it causes severe pneumonia, MERS, SARS. In other words, it is considered that the current inspection method also detects the common cold coronavirus. Since the genomic structure of coronavirus is small, humans do not know what is related to diversity. However, even a virus called coronavirus, which is a type of virus, is considered to be an enormous collection of mutants. However, it is believed that the biological characteristics of the virus do not change even if multiple point mutations in the gene code occur. The genetic code alone cannot explain biodiversity, including viruses. In addition, this COVID-19 SARS-CoV-2 virus infection may be asymptomatic, and the difference between this asymptomatic and pathological characteristics cannot be explained. This PCR test is a factor that does not stop the spread of infection. Increasingly, many workers working in major cities in each country would develop pneumonia. However, since it is mild and does not die, it is thought that it has infected the surroundings without telling anyone. If the test is positive, we all will either wait at home or be quarantined at your accommodation. After that, from your working company, you will be dismissed. Because this reason, The number of poor and needy people around the world is increasing. In any case, if the PCR test is positive, it is unknown when and for how long the virus PCR test will be negative and the virus will be completely cured. However, proper treatment in a medical facility is necessary. Workers who test positive for the PCR are dismissed from work. After that, they cannot get a job again, and cannot return to society. In this case, if you have a family, you will be in the family or divorced, or in the worst case, you will commit suicide by hanging yourself, jumping off the roof of a building, or jumping into a train and committing suicide. Therefore, I have now put together a paper on the need to ensure that we all have a healthcare system that allows people to be working and get treatment with this infectious disease in an outpatient setting without being hospitalized. Cardiovascular disorders called sequelae are also a problem. In my experience, this is not a sequela, but a persistent, chronic infection-like condition. This infection, perfect curing has not been found until the pandemic is currently widespread around the world, with over 1.5 million new cases each week and total reported cases of 18 million and over 600,000 fatalities. The situation is summarized by the WHO on August 2, 2020, as countries have eased public health and social measures implemented to limit transmission of the virus. A number of these countries have observed clusters or resurgences of cases. Risks and vulnerabilities are further magnified in fragile, low-resource and conflict-affected settings. The worldwide sequencing of the SARS-CoV-2 genome has continued unabated, and with this data we use NextStrain to track the geographic movement and evolution of the virus. To date, there are over 75,000 sequences publicly shared from half the countries in the world, an amazing testament to the scientists and public health officials behind this. We use subsampling approaches to remove potential sampling biases in order to ensure that regions and time periods are appropriately included for analysis. This also helps for the computational requirements. Here you can see the geographical distribution of approximately 4,300 genomes. Each circle is centered on an individual country. The color indicates region and the radius scales with the number of genomes from that country. COVID-19 is an emerging, rapidly evolving situation. Get the latest public health information from CDC. https://www.coronavirus.gov. Latest research from NIH. https://www.nih.gov/coronavirus. Find NCBI SARS-CoV-2 literature, sequence, and clinical content. https://www.ncbi.nlm.nih.gov/SARS-CoV-2/. In addition, I would like to continue to study the therapeutic effect of traditional Chinese medicine on mildly ill patients for this infection disease, and the synergistic effect of oral administration of the allergy suppressants celestamine and euglena decomposition products. If you are interested in this research activity, please donate here. In the future, it is necessary to confirm whether the immunostimulatory effect of ivermectin, which can be administered by mouth as an edible product, is effective in the treatment of new type of corovirus infection. I want to use it to purchase various drugs and fund activities.